In this episode, I talk about my startup blues and the 3 things that I'm doing to get through the startup phase of business as fast as I can. Hi there and welcome to episode number 13. Unlucky for some, lucky for me. It used to be my go-to number when I used to play IFL Football here in Australia. No one wanted that jersey or jumper, but I did. I loved it and it's a lucky number for me. So let's pull all the luck into this conversation. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing super good. My injury's clearing up, so I should be able to get back into training ASAP because I'm a grumpy person when I don't train. So today, as you know, if you've been listening to episode 1 all the way through to here, I talk about the concept or the business that I'm launching, and I'm going through the startup, scale up, and then the sell up phase of that business, which is called Ad 10. Now, I'm in the startup phase at the moment where I haven't taken it to market, and what I'm doing is going through the build, and I'm building the processes, building the product, and I'm taking it to the market very, very soon. So in a startup phase, let's take the 2 main phases where you identify a problem in the market and then you come up with a solution. So the problem for me are small business owners that have gone through the scale-up phase and are looking to the startup phase, and are looking to scale their business, and they want strategy and execution. They want ideas, so that's a coaching program. They want to know what they can do to grow their business because they may have established a business, established a product, established a footprint, maybe a starting of a brand, have a customer base, maybe put on a couple of people, and all of a sudden they're going, oh my God, this is hard. How do I get through this? How do I employ people? How do I manage people? How do I scale my marketing? How do I get more customers to my business? How do I handle my financials? So that's what my Ad 10 coaching is about. And the other part is, yes, I've learned all that, but I want someone to execute some of the strategies. So key strategies like lead generation, AdWords, SEO, Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising, content marketing. What is the other one in there? So Facebook, SEO, AdWords, LinkedIn generation as well. So LinkedIn lead generation, and some other services in there that I've got to help them fast track their business growth and to bring leads consistently and sales consistently to their business. So that's my solution. So I've got my solution and I know it works because it's what I've been in before for 18 years, but I haven't commercialized the service part, and I haven't done a leverage coaching model. I did it one-on-one. So they're 2 processes or 2 business models that I had to build, which is different to what I used to do. And frankly, I'm not really enjoying it. It's kind of fun building it, but the returns haven't come yet because I'm still in build mode, and it's really annoying. So the next phase is to have your product and have your product out into the market, so the market takes it on and goes, this is awesome, I'm going to pay you money for it, and that money is going to make you as the business owner a profit. And then once you've got that, you've got good traction, the market loves your product, you've got a good price point where you're making some dollars, you're making some profit, then it's about scaling it. And that's usually where I come into with my work as a coach. So to go through this build-up phase, man, it's painful. I don't like it. I like to scale. I like having a process in place and then scaling it up. It's so much fun because that's what I'm good at. That's my talent. So the build-up phase, although I kind of probably good at this, I just don't like it. I bet you there's a lot of people that are better than me at that. One of which is called Mitch Harper. So if you want to get onto, if you're a startupper and you want to know about startup, get on to Mitch Harper from BigCommerce, previously from BigCommerce. He's gone out into a new venture of his own. Check him out. He's got some awesome stuff to do it. So big shout out to Mitch. You're a legend, mate. So what I'm in right now is the build-up phase. So I'm hating this part. Not hating it, but it's just annoying the crap out of me. Why? Because in a growth curve, and if you've gone through episode 8, it's called a slow burn. Slow burn is where you've got money here, you've got time here, and you're just progressing and you're building out your business processes and you're not making any money from it. And then once you get that product market fit where it works, and then if you're clever enough, you can scale it and then you can get your returns from here. So that's your money, that's your time. You're going along this time phase. So this time phase is the bit that sucks. I don't like it. And a typical entrepreneur that is motivated by results loves it, doesn't like it either. They love the growth phase. So there's 3 things that I've been doing to shorten that time frame, and I want to share it with you so you can do it too in your business, whether you've got a new startup or whether you've got a new product launch or a new service launch or you're going to new territories. So how do you shorten this time period? I'll give you 3 ways. Number 1, ask. Ask people that have done what it is that you want to do to help you shorten that. So you go, hey, I'm doing this. What do I need to do to shorten this? Who do I need to contact? What resources do I need here? Hey, I need some money here, or whatever it might be. You get onto some contacts that you might know, or you can get online and find some and ask them what it is. So it's a great little strategy. Steve Jobs, just watch a video from Steve Jobs. Check it out online. You'll find it on there where he asked someone, he gave this tip. Ask. You'll be surprised at what people will give you, and some people will give you gold nuggets. For him, he rang up, I think it was Packard, like Hewlett Packard, or maybe Hewlett or Packard, and he rang up him when he was 12 years old, and Mr. Packard or Hewlett gave him what he was after and then gave him a job. And then, obviously, Steve went on to create history in the IT market after working for that. So ask. As a 12-year-old Steve Jobs did it, you can too. So number 2 is hustle. This is Gary Vaynerchuk special. So Vaynerchuk is all about hustling. So that's hustle yourself, hustle your team, and get things done as fast as you can. So whether that's just doing big hours, or whether that's employing people externally to bring them in, or internally bring in some staff to get things done ASAP. That's hustle. So number 3 is go to market with a minimal viable product. So what's that? An MVP, minimum viable product. That is where you go to market with a product that's good enough. Good enough to get traction. Well, you believe it's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. Perfect's up here, great's here, good enough, and then it's okay, and then it's terrible. So you want to try and get into the market with something that you are prepared to put out there as a beta or a beta test, where you go to the market and say, hey, I've got an idea, this is what I've got, I'd love for you to trial it, to see what you think. What you do is you give it to them. Now that could be for free or that could be for a fee, and then what you do is you work with the market then to iterate that product so it becomes better. Then it gets to a point where it's a lot better, people will pay you more money, you can make your money from that particular product, and that's when you can scale. So there you go. Ask. Ask, and the second one is hustle, and the third one is minimum viable product. And you can there's a book out there called The Lean Startup. Check out that, or you can just Google minimum viable product or lean startup, and you get some tips on what it is you need to do there. And that's what I've been doing to fast track the development of this business so I can start to scale it, because that's the exciting bit for me. So there you go. If you like that, if you know some startuppers, or if you know anyone out there that would love this episode, I'd love you to share it, comment, tag as many people in as you can to spread the word about this program, or this show, or this episode, and all the other ones that I've done previous to that. Love for you to share the love. So anyway, that's this one. This is episode number 13. I will talk to you in episode 14. You take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye.